Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast, and Doc Rivers had his official press conference today, being introduced as the Milwaukee Bucks' new head coach. Just a weird press conference overall. You know, Doc Rivers didn't really look comfortable. I mean, Doc Rivers looks like he didn't even feel like he deserved the job, right? He felt like he undercut Adrian Griffin. And it's like, well, you know, he says a quote like this. Doc Rivers says it would be a challenge taking over the Bucks. And he says, I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Why you wouldn't wish this on anyone, but you feel you're the right guy to take over a 30-13 team at the time, or a 31-13 team now, or whatever. And they have the second best record in the Eastern Conference. I believe they have the second best record overall in the NBA. Right? What's challenging about taking over the job? What's challenging about being a consultant and probably undercutting Adrian Griffin? Right? What the challenging part is probably you not being able to get to a conference finals. Right? The challenge for you is blowing 3-1 leads. You know, I mean, Doc Rivers is a classic case of what have you done for me lately, and he's done absolutely nothing. Right? I saw articles somewhere where he was like, "Oh, Doc Rivers is looking for the best." He was looking for the best opportunity, and then he chose the Bucks. How are you looking for the best opportunity when you're a consultant while on TV? Which I also think that's weird. Maybe I don't know if this is a thing where you're on TV talking sports, or you're a sports commentator for a network, and you're also a consultant for an NBA ball club. You know, to me, it just feels like conflict of interest of some sort. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but the whole thing just feels messy. The whole thing feels dirty. Okay, I do believe karma will get this man. The karma is going to be he's not getting to the conference finals. He's not going to get maybe conference finals. Fine, the team is talented on paper to do that alone without Doc Rivers. They're going to get to the conference finals with Adrian Griffin, right? But NBA finals, Giannis is out of here, man. Giannis didn't want to take any accountability for Adrian Griffin being fired, right? Everybody wants there's people out there that want to defend Giannis, and I get it. If you want Adrian Griffin gone, that's cool, but the way he was like, "Oh, I love Adrian Griffin. He came to my wedding. You love a man that much for him to come to your wedding, and then he's gone. He didn't vouch for him. Awkward." But yeah, Doc Rivers. There's nothing challenging taking over the Bucks. The only challenge is you. If anything, the Bucks made a big mistake in hiring him. Right now, look, if Doc Rivers goes on to win the championship this season, then I will address it appropriately. Am I betting on that? I'm a gambler by nature. I like to bet too. And I ain't putting any wagers on the Milwaukee Bucks getting to the NBA Finals and win the championship. I don't see it. The team is poor offensively. How is Doc going to implement some type of defensive game plan and get Dame to start playing better defense? Right? In the middle of the season. Right? And you got to be careful of injuries too, as well. A lot of things can happen. Right? Is this going to be Doc Rivers' last opportunity? I would think so, but for some reason, Doc Rivers is one of them dudes who just knows how to fail up in the NBA, right? To the point where he was actually, when he talked about looking at opportunity, there was actually other teams that were looking to get Doc Rivers. I'm guessing based on what he said or articles I read about Doc Rivers waiting for the right opportunity. Why? Can we start getting some young coaches in the cycle, in the mix, in the NFL and the NBA? Like, why do you keep recycling these coaches that gets chance after chance? Doc Rivers is only allowed to coach, Hall of Fame talented teams, right? He is looked at as a Phil Jackson, go from the Lakers to the Bulls, back to the Lakers. Like, he gets that opportunity. The list of players that he's coached, Hall of Fame players that he's coached across his resume. One title 16 years ago. This is Doc Rivers, man. You are what your resume is. And for what he's done lately, absolutely nothing. This is a weird press conference, man. Everything feels nasty about it, man. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work out with Doc Rivers, man, but they got him that $40 million contract, or, he has a contract till 2027, apparently, from what I read too. So, Milwaukee Bucks are now married to Doc Rivers for the time being, man. Giannis is going to book it, and he is gone. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Leave me your thoughts about all this nonsense. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.